How many times have we driven down the road and we have to look out the window just to see a train? Well, in this case, tons of trains. That's Beaver Street Yard down there in Binghamton. NYSW and Norfolk Southern share the yard here in Binghamton, New York. The yard just so happens to sit right next to the Rumble Pony Stadium. Back in home territory, we were greeted by 16R. Tonight's 16R is nothing out of the ordinary, with an SD60 leading 2-9s on its way north to AR, Massachusetts. About 15 minutes later, behind the 16R, came 31T with AC44 C6M 4084 leading the way, followed by ES44 DCs 7710 and 7579. This train is heading for Montreal, Quebec, Canada.
Signal 581 north out.
Although some days it only goes to Saratoga Springs on the CP, depending on the train size. And tonight, I think it's one of those trains that's only going to Saratoga Springs, considering how short the train was tonight. It was very small. It was basically the interim express. The following night would turn out a couple surprises. Like 16R here, had one of two heritage units we would see that night. This one being the Pennsylvania Railroad 8102, up until this point had been on the D&H for a couple weeks now. Well, here it is trailing, going to AR Massachusetts on 16R, trailing third of 3, and all engines are facing forward, which we call elephant style. That 16R would mean not only one train, but two. And the first one had a surprise leader, the NS 8114, the original Norfolk Southern Heritage Unit. Unlike the 8102, the 8114 was actually leading. Following right behind the 8114 was SD70 ACE 1014. I had seen the 8114 before, about 2.5 years prior. That time it was second of 3 on 22K, which is now 264, and it was heading north. That was in August 2020. One of the bells on 8114's horn doesn't sound like it's fully working, so in this case 8114 kind of has an interesting sound to its horn once it passes. The engineer would give me a shave and a haircut, which is a type of horn salute. Only 7 minutes later, the second of the southbounds came, and it was 265 with ST60 6971 leading Dash 9 9507 and ES 44 DC 7547. Tonight they're on their way to Binghamton, but this power would be cut off, where new power would be put on the train, and the train would continue on to Chicago, Illinois' 47th Street Yard. And the next night, 16R would come up to D&H as per usual, with again, nothing really special. Again, another ST60-9 and AC44C6M trio led the train north. But of curiosity was the auto rack in the front. Racks are usually at the back of the train, so having one up in the front was kind of interesting. And a mystery to me. And tonight's 16R was followed by another 31T, having -9 9891, 7544 ES44 DC, and an AC44 C6M 4111. Unlike the last train, I believe this train went all the way to Montreal, Quebec, Canada.
Norfolk Southern, milepost 575.00, defect.
The train that would trip the detector was M1R, an extra 11R coming south out of AR, Massachusetts and Mechanicsville. And our 8102 made a return trip down south, again trailing, except this time I got a little better lighting on the 8102 that night. Again, all the engines are facing forward, elephant style. Tonight's M1R has no trash and no racks, which is common on the usual 11R, but tonight's M1R has none of these. Also, I believe the train caused this car to have its alarm go off, and the horn kept making that alert sound where it constantly beeps. All I know about it is I didn't do it. I didn't break into the car. But thanks for watching. God bless. I'll see you around the bend. And again, thanks for getting us over 250 subscribers. Thanks for watching.